Oh my god. Hey guys. This is my fourth time recording this. And if it doesn't end out good this time, I'm just gonna give up. The first time I uploaded it, we had audio issues. You literally couldn't hear me because my audio was so low. Second time, corrupted video file. Third time, it worked, but I had a friend join me. And you couldn't hear it, but you couldn't hear any of his audio, so it wouldn't have made any sense. So this is the third time. If it doesn't work this time, I'm just gonna quit. I'm gonna give up on this idea. So, as you can tell, I'm on my 360. And in case you don't know, this is a bit different than an average Xbox 360. This is an RGH. I know modding, we can talk about it when we get in the game. We can talk about it when we get in game. Okay. Alright, we're back. And now, what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the current state of Black Ops 2. And now, before you say anything, I know the image quality sucks. And that's because I currently only have a crappy Chinese USB capture card. What I need to do is I need to frickin' bite the bullet already and buy a PCIe capture card for my computer. But, I got bills to pay. I don't got that kind of money to just spend. So we're gonna, like I said, we're just gonna be talking about just the state of the game as it is. So I know I have a freaking menu. Don't yell at me for it, because before you say anything, I'm not a casual modder. Or I'm a casual modder. I don't aimbot, I don't god mode, I don't invisibility, I don't do any of that. At the very most, what I'll do is I'll go in here and I'll change my gamer tag to something just to screw with people. Like, we'll go with, I don't know. I don't know, Dempsey, I guess. At the very most, that's what I'll do. I'll go and I'll change my name just to like mess around. I don't pull IPs, I don't boot, and some guys doing exactly what I was going to talk about in the video. Infections. So recently I've been hearing people confusing modding with using infections. There's a big difference. With infections, you're not actually modding. You watch a film in the theater. In the theater, COD TV, that literally just watching it will give you an infection, will give you a mod menu. I don't know how it works, but in case you guys didn't know, that's what an infection is. And Treyarch, about a year or two ago, I think it might have been a year and a half, went in and they actually...
Oh, I thought this game was fixed. That we all did.
Friendly lightning strike inbound.
They actually went in and Treyarch actually fixed the game, quote unquote, because what they did was they made it so that you can't make infections. So you can't make infections, but what you can do is you can still watch the ones that were already created. So yeah, sure, they helped by making so you can't make anymore, but they didn't fix the issue because you can still get them. Which, I get it, they were trying to help, but they didn't help enough. I wish they would have done more.
detonated.
but
Be advised. Hostiles
at
swarm
least that you
inbound.
can know that they still kind of care about the game. But in process, what they also did was they accidentally, I don't know if they did it on purpose, they might have. They also disabled emblem creating. I don't know why, but they did.
Hostile lightning strike
They
inbound.
they might have done it because of all the racist and like crude and inappropriate stuff that people used to make with with emblems, and how they used to like support political ideas and stuff like that. But they don't work
Friendly
anymore. You can't
lethal
make them now.
warship inbound.
But like,
Advised. Hostile EMP systems online.
I know somebody's cheating in here. I'm positive about it. I'm just staying in here because I want gameplay.
Hostile dragon fires
And
spotted.
for those of you who don't know, actually nobody knows, I've had an RGH for about 8 years now. Actually more, it's probably about like 6.5 probably. I sold it and then got a new one recently. Actually, I got a new one like, I don't know, a month or two ago. So they're using Bossum. Like I said, they're using, they're
Hellstorm missile inbound.
in case you guys are wondering why I'm into the game, it's because I know for a fact they're using infections, and this discourages them from using it because they know that actual modders are able to like fight back. So, yeah. I don't aimbot, I don't god mode, I don't do any of that. And I'm not acting like I'm oh so innocent because I'm not. I admit I have gotten mad about stuff and done stuff I regret. I've like aimbot. I have done it before. I don't do it anymore though. I don't do it anymore. I used to, but I don't. I'm not even gonna go into a game because it makes me sad seeing all the freaking infection users. But so like I said, what an infection is you just go into a game, you watch the film, and then you can get a menu. That's not actual modding. All it is exploiting the freaking theater mode that Treyarch implemented. But like I said, they tried fixing it, but they couldn't. And I feel like they could fix it, but it would cost a lot of money to be able to have to go in and fix it because of there's so many files that this game has created on their servers. Imagine how long and how tedious of a process it would take to be able to find the exact specific infection menus that they have in the theater. Like that would take a long time. And it would cost a lot of money too, because like I said, imagine the amount of man hours it would take to do it. Now, there's some people who wish that the game Black Ops 2 would be remastered. I do, but I also don't. I want Black Ops 2 to be remastered because of just how good of a game that it is. I like at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if they managed to screw it up, but there's also the chance that they wouldn't. But I don't want it to be remastered though, because I feel like it would take away a lot of the aspects that make Black Ops 2 what it is, and the just immaculate masterpiece that it is. Like multiplayer, and like pretty much perfect. Campaign, basically perfect. I admit zombies leaves a little bit to be desired because we have stuff like Die Rise and stuff like that, but it's still really, really good. But at the same time, that's why I don't want them to remaster it, because I feel like they might ruin stuff that makes the game what it is. And I know there's videos all over the place and just talk about a million different subjects, but I don't know. I just felt like recording a video, so I decided to. And I love this game. I really do. And I admit, RGH users like me are part of the problem. But I don't contribute to it anymore. All I do is I play the game normally. At the very most, what I'll do is I'll host a custom game mode like Zombieland or Avalanche or Prop Hunt or something like that. Something that mainly only actual modders can do. And I make it so that it's enjoyable for people. I don't ruin the game. I don't, like I said earlier, I don't like make it so people leave. So like, I love the game, I do. And I wish I could see it like it was back in 2012. I was one of the guys who camped outside of GameStop waiting for this thing to release. I remember the days when there was over 500,000 people online, and I wish it could still be like that. I do, but the sad truth is times have changed, and it just can't be like that. I bet the highest we could get, maybe, unless literally everybody contributed, is 100,000, and that would still be amazing. All I want is for this game to have a high player count consistently. But the freaking infection users go in and they ruin it for everybody. Because they make people not want to play the game. Because all they do is aimbot, god mode, invisibility. There is the one-off infection user who doesn't do any of that. But they're pretty hard to find. More often than not, all they do is cheat. And like all they do is aimbot and stuff like that. And like it just makes me sad to see the game in this current state. I know I might sound like a hypocrite because I own an RGH console, but I'm just kind of speaking my thoughts. Well, I guess thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and have a good day, and take it easy. And if you have the game, please get on and play. Ignore the modders, ignore the infection users, just play it and enjoy it. People have been saying that every lobby has a modder. It's not. You just gotta find them. Not all lobbies have modders. So have a good day, guys, and take it easy.